Press the bell icon on YouTube and don't miss another update.
So let us start this edition of Cut the Clutter with a question. Who do you think, which leader is the biggest, the most powerful political brand in the country? Many of you will say Narendra Modi. He has the largest number of supporters in the country and voters. Some would say if you lived in West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, she wins an election by herself. Somebody might say Mayawati, somebody might say Naveen Patnaik, some may even say Rahul Gandhi. But I disagree with all of them and I shall tell you why. I think the most powerful political brand, personality in the country is Nitish Kumar. And here is why. Narendra Modi has a big party with him, a big vote bank. Mamata Banerjee has a sizable party, a sizable vote bank. So does Naveen Patnaik, but each one then has to go and fight elections and win and then get power. Here is Nitish Kumar in Bihar, who by himself represents a caste group in Bihar which is just about 3% of the votes. Maybe by himself he can get 5 or 6 or 7% of the votes. Yet he is now ruled Bihar for more than a decade and looks like he'll continue ruling forever. And if you want to see his power, today's most important political story once again gave us an example of that. BJP and JDU, Nitish's party, announced that they are going to split their Lok Sabha seats in the state on 50-50 basis. Now that for a single state coalition partner who doesn't have any vote bank of his own is a very big thing. That a big political party in India, the most powerful party since Rajiv Gandhi in 1984, is conceding half the seats in a major state to a coalition partner, single state coalition partner in a Lok Sabha election. That tells you the power of the Nitish brand. What has he done? Why does he have this power? He has this power because for the past 15 years now, he's projected the impression of being an honest, hardworking, efficient, well-meaning and modern leader while being rooted to his earthy lifestyle. So he's not an entertainer like Lalu Yadav, but he's not a bore either. He's also focused on school education, he's focused on agriculture, he's focused on many populist areas as well, and surely Bihar has suffered in areas of infrastructure, industry, etc. But he has built an image for himself which he has then strengthened now with what I think is a nutty idea, prohibition. But in the process, he's made himself into a chief minister without a party. Anybody who comes to power needs Nitish as their chief minister. When RJD came to power, RJD had the vote banks and they needed Nitish as their face for chief minister to win that critical mass of votes, that is RJD plus Congress. Everybody let their ambitions take rest. Even Lalu Yadav, his children, or Congress in any case doesn't have much stake in Bihar. So you need Nitish as the captain of the team. We've seen this happen in the game of cricket. Mike Brearley was captain of England purely because somebody needed him as a captain. He didn't do very much as a batsman. Nawab of Pataudi in India in his final term was just brought in as a captain against the West Indies because he had value as a captain, as somebody who could unify, somebody who everybody could agree with on, and somebody who everybody respected and needed. Now, how has Nitish done it? Maybe Nitish will be able to answer this better, but we do believe that what Nitish represents is a unique phenomenon in India's political history. A man without a vote bank, a man without a really strong party, but a man without whose face and name it looks like nobody can come to power in Bihar. And indication of that power today came in this 50-50 split in the Lok Sabha seats. Big newsy day today. Supreme Court came out with its order on the CBI. I would say on a scale of 10, a 6.5 order, which is not bad. So it doesn't further destabilize the CBI immediately. The officiating director continues but can't take any major decisions. CVC has to conduct his inquiry within 2 weeks, but he's got someone else, a retired Supreme Court judge and a tough and honest Supreme Court judge, Patnaik, sitting on top of him to supervise that inquiry. The best thing is a 2-week deadline, because in India these inquiries can go on and on and on and on. So those are the two big stories for the day. We had another kerfuffle today which showed that the civil-military relations in India continue to be strained. An officer in the Ministry of Defence manning the Twitter handle of the Ministry of Defence tweeted an insulting, I would say insulting because it was tweeted to a former Navy chief who's a decorated war hero. Admiral Arun Prakash won a Veer Chakra in 1971 while on secondment with the Air Force, flying a Hunter aircraft, bombing what is Islamabad or Rawalpindi airport. He complained about a civilian officer using a commander's flag on his car, and the Defence Ministry's official handle with the blue tick responded in an insulting manner, saying, but what about all you army officers, armed forces officers misusing your jawans and facilities, etc., etc. Now there may be an argument there, those arguments go on, but for the official spokesperson of the Defence Ministry to be able to say this to a former chief caused an immediate furor. The officer has been removed, but really it tells us two things. One, it tells us that the civil-military relations are quite unstable now and quite strained. And second, it does look like nobody is in control in the Ministry of Defence. If the spokesman or a spokesperson can do this, whether inebriated or not, God knows what else can that person do on that handle, because what that Twitter handle says, because it's Government of India's Defence Ministry's handle, can have international repercussions. So I think this raises much larger questions about the kind of control and discipline this government has. I think that is enough for today. It should keep you busy over the weekend. We'll be back on Monday. Meanwhile, keep watching us on YouTube. We are adding new features every day. Do subscribe.